Hey everyone, today I want to talk to you a little bit about creating muscle memory. As coaches, we talk about this all the time: muscle memory, muscle memory, muscle memory. But are we actually talking about creating positive muscle memory or negative muscle memory? A lot of times we're out there where we're practicing the same thing over and over again and doing it the wrong way. So what in essence are we doing is we're creating this vision in our mind of how our body should look when it's performing this act, but we're not performing it the right way. And let me give you an example. If you're swimming and you're coming in with your hands in front of your head rather than a nice straight delivery out here, what happens is if you're continually doing this, you're creating a pattern in your mind that's sending that picture to your body when you get in the water that's getting you to swim like that. And one of the things that we don't do, we don't get in the water to take this technique and practice it for longer sessions. We have a tendency to get in the water, and coaches and master swim coaches, whatever, have a tendency to get you in the water and do short sets of a focused drill, right? 25 or 50 meters. You're really not gaining any positive muscle memory on those short sessions of drills like that. If your objective is to create a memory where your arm delivery is straight, you should then be focusing on long sets of straight deliveries, long sets of fingertip drag to get that arm out there, to keep those fingers down below the elbow. Those are things that you should focus on for longer sets, 200, 300, 500 meter sets over and over again. If you go to the pool one day and you take one weakness, one inefficiency that you may have and make that your sole focus for a day, now you're starting to create a long-term muscle memory. And when I say muscle memory, it doesn't come from down here, it comes from up here. So your mind sends a picture to the muscle of how it should perform and what it should look like as you're performing that. And the best way to do that is to train it over long periods of sets. Long sets of singular focus will help you develop a positive muscle memory to make your technique better. It's the same thing with running. I'm always amazed at how few people take the time to develop better running technique when it is probably, as triathletes, the single most injury-causing discipline that we have, right? Not very few people get injured on a bike unless they have a crash. Pretty hard to get injured in a pool unless you slam your head in the wall, right? But when you're out there running, there's so many things that get hurt. Running doesn't cause injuries. Bad form does. I say that all the time. So long sessions of, if I'm too erect and my legs are getting out in front of me, my next 1 hour run, all I want to focus on is creating that different body position that's going to help me get my feet under my center of mass. Maybe I want to do my next long session with just a sole focus of light, fast feet. Lessening the impact by lessening the sound that you hear at impact. Less sound means less impact. Less impact means less chance of injury. So those are the things that you need to focus on, but for long periods of time. You need to change your mental focus on the drills that you're doing to longer sets of drills rather than shorter sets of drills. This will enable you to create a much better picture in your mind that goes to your body when you're going out to perform that exercise, that workout, that technique, or that swim. And over a long session of time, your technique will get better and you'll become a much better athlete. That's my tip for the day. If you have any questions, shoot me an email, prsfit@gmail.com. As always, be healthy, train smart, and have fun.